Well, here we are again having another conversation. Isn't it exciting? I use that word because I was told that the reason not very many people watch my videos is because I'm boring, not exciting. I'm not exciting enough for people to watch. And the proof of it is that maybe 100 people see, perhaps I'm bragging, a little less than 100 people see each one of these videos that I produce. So I guess I got to get more excited. And here's the problem with adding excitement to what it is that you do. The other person gets built up, wow, they join in the excitement, and then after the conversation's over, they go back to where they were. However, I do acknowledge the fact that I'm not very exciting in my conversations. At any rate, I wonder if we could have a non-exciting conversation about belief. Belief blocks the flow of intelligence. Belief is the weaker of the three dynamics that now control this planet and has been controlling it for thousands of years. Knowledge, thought, and belief. Belief is the egg that knowledge and thought lays. And when people get stuck in belief, they know the answer. And when you know the answer, life is over with. Then the only thing you need to do is prove that your answer is correct, that you are right and the rest of the world is wrong. Look at every religion that we have on our planet and you'll see they all are the only right ones and all the rest of them are wrong. I mean, in context, they say religion is the answer, but if you get into the activity of religion, then you'll find out that each religion is the only right religion. It's the only one you're going to get to this place called heaven. Heaven is a place where truth is spoken internally. Hell is the place where lies are spoken. And this is a world of lies. Am I more exciting here? Am I getting some excitement going? I hope not, because if you have to instill it, I actually discovered this long ago when I was being trained to be a salesman. The sales manager would come in and he would hype everything up. Everything would be all excited. Oh, go, 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 get me, do, and they would pump everybody up. And the salespeople would leave the sales meeting all excited, ready to sell ice boxes to Eskimos. And then they got to the Eskimos and you know the rest of the story. The excitement left. I don't know what's going on here. I'm being asked some questions about sharing things. I don't know what that is. Oh, Lord, why are they doing this to me? Right in the middle of all this pal talk, Facebook wants me to. So at any rate, it didn't bother me a bit, as you can tell. So if belief blocks the flow of intelligence, allow me, if you would, to spend just a tiny bit of time on that. Intelligence is the action of now, of the present. It only happens in the present. And it's ever flowing. It always is flowing. That way it ever makes itself new. It never gets stuck in belief or in thought or in knowledge. Because belief, thought, and knowledge is the mirror image of creation, intelligence, and truth. So if you block this natural flow of intelligence, what you end up with is belief. Think of it in this manner, if you will. I've described this before. if you see a stream flowing and ever renewing itself, always new water coming in and then going out, coming ever flowing, then you have always a new flow of water. However, if you dam it, if you bring in some, what do they call those things, beavers, and they dam up the water, then the water itself becomes stagnated. And it gets so stagnated that it even kills all of the life around it. And that's what belief does to the mind. It stagnates the fresh movement of intelligence, the ever-renewing stream. And our world has been stuck in this stagnated, ever-repeating itself world of thought, world of knowledge, world of belief. And the weakest form of it is belief. So if you care to see if you can escape from this trap, this place of hell, then consider that you are trapped in knowledge, thought, and belief. If you are, or when you are, trapped in knowledge, thought, and belief, you have no access to, am I getting excited here? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Creation, intelligence, and truth. There we go. I got some excitement in there. So, can you, or is it possible for you in your everyday life to discover passion? Uh-oh, I introduced a new domain of activity here, didn't I? Passion happens in the actual course of living. What happens if you live from passion is you live in the now. You live present, in the present. You see? The only time there's really life is in the now. Right now, when I'm doing this is life. If you repeat what it is that I'm doing, then that's death. That's after the fact. All of life is in the now, in the present. All of death is in knowledge, thought, and belief. So if you live in some ridiculous, knowledge-filled, thought-invented belief about who knows what it might be. Trump was sent here to save the world from Jesus. Well, at least that's what seemingly is happening. He says, hit back twice as hard as we are hit. Jesus says, turn the other cheek. So there you have it. Two different phrases, both of them sent from God. But what would happen if you didn't believe that snakes can talk and virgins can have babies, and there's a guy up there that's going to send you to hell if you curse? Uh-oh, I just said hell, didn't I? I'm going to hell. So if you would consider that if you believe anything, like you believe you're a mother or a father or a cousin or an aunt or an uncle or a Republican, it gets dumber. The longer I say these things, the dumber it gets. A Republican or a Democrat. And then you get away in the outreaches of insanity, and you start to having things like left and right, and it gets really crazy here. I can't even remember some of the idiotic beliefs that we have. The extreme left, the extreme right. The American is better than the Chinese person because those chinks are horrible, and the Japs are, and the Muslims are after us, and all of the ridiculous. As a matter of fact, we had another conversation about that, Marilyn and I did tonight. Gaslighting. What is gaslighting? Gaslighting is the spreading of belief because they want to manipulate you. Hello, Mike Collier. There is more in heaven and on earth. There's another gaslighting. This nutcase thinks there's a heaven and an earth. There's either truth or lie. No heaven and earth. If you have heaven and earth, then pretty soon you have God and the devil, and then you have, oh Lord, he gets dumber as we go along. So if you could see Mike Collier, I guess that's Collier. I have the typing tightened up a little bit so I can read. If you believe that there's a heaven, then that belief blocks the flow of the discovery of what heaven is. And if I may explain to you what heaven is when you do what it is that I'm doing. You tell the truth. You speak the truth. Hell is when you lie. So there you have it. All that other stuff is the download. What do they gave people? The down low. It's on the down low. All that other stuff. Is it exciting? Am I being exciting here? I need to be exciting because people get bored with my conversation. Anyway, I've been speaking for 11 minutes. I'm delighted you're here, Mike Collier, by the way, so thanks for stopping by. If you have anything else to say, maybe type it in there. I don't think you had anything else. Oh, no, you didn't. So here's my premise. Here is my mankind can ever dream of. Look, if a dream comes true, Mike Collier, then what is it? It's a dream. At any rate, here is my query. Here's my question. Would you consider it a possibility for you to live outside of knowledge, thought, and belief? Would you consider that that is possible for you to live from the unknown, from the space of creation, which is the unknown, knowledge being the known? Is it possible for you to consider the possibility of creation for you to live from, so that you do not have any preconceived notion, so that you have no belief, so that you're not at the effect of being gaslighted, as we used that word earlier? Is it possible for you to consider the possibility of living from the unknown, living from creation, intelligence? Am I about to fall asleep here? Am I losing my excitement? And truth. Is it possible for you to consider the possibility of living your life from the unknown, from not knowing anything? I don't know anything, so I'm just asking, is it possible to live from the unknown, which is creation, intelligence, and truth? Or will you stay trapped, stuck in The insane, mentally ill world of knowledge, thought, and belief. If you think you're a man, then you're lost in the world of knowledge, thought, and belief. If you think you're a woman, then you're lost in thought, knowledge, and belief. And then you could add all those other labels in there. Catholic, Protestant, Muslim, Jap, Jew, nigger. Oops. All of that only makes a difference if you're trapped in knowledge, thought, and belief. You see? Because all of those gaslighting, negative manipulations live in the world of yesterday. I'm suggesting here that we together create. Am I getting excited here? Yes, I am. However, I'm doing it from living the manner in which I live my life. Can we each together create, or shall we each together create, a world void of violence, void of being trapped in the box? You know, when they say, think outside the box. Thought is the box. Can we escape the trap of living in and from knowledge and thought and belief? Can we make a quantum leap? It's 100 million miles or 100 million years. It's a huge leap that we need to make. The good news is there's no such thing as time and distance. There's only the leap. So will we remain divided? Will we remain America's number one? Or will we fuse together and create a world that is safe for our children, that is safe for us? You see, we say we love ourselves, we love each other, and we love our children, and then we do the most stupid thing we could ever do. We train ourselves, we train each other, and we train our children to deal with the world that we have. Instead of, am I getting excited here? Instead of creating a world for ourselves, our relationships, and our children. That is love. When we create a space for them and us to be in that's safe, that is love. If there's gun, if there's fight, if there's man, if there's woman, if there's labels, if there's Republican, Democrat, Muslim, Catholic, that is violence. All right, so I'm at 18 minutes and 38 seconds, 39 seconds, 40 seconds. Oh, I could go on with that one, couldn't I? A perfect experience of negating, am I getting excited here? Negating every belief that you have within you. The belief that you are superior. The belief that women are dumber than you are, as my dad taught me. The only thing dumber in this world than a woman is two of them. And black people are monkeys. Can we move outside of that gaslighting, extreme ignorance, or will we continue with it? As we can see in the American government, people can attack our government, have 5 or 6 people die in it, and skate, get off scot-free. Strange, isn't it? A perfect experience of removing every belief you have instilled in yourself from your age of 2 or 3, before you even able to realize you were doing it. Good night.